Grubby is asking if I still want coaching because I'm winning without it. Hello, Buggy.
Who's the wiper? Well, you just won your game, so I was wondering, do you really still need help?
I mean, I think I'm ready for 1v1s against you, so we could just do 1v1s, train a little bit,
Sounds good.
trade some games back and forth.
You serious?
No. Let's focus on the task at hand.
How can I help you, sir?
Help me win against Paladin Rifle.
Sounds good.
I was expecting
what
like
are your
impossible.
No, possible. Just be better.
Okay, good. Okay.
What is your current hypothesis of the game plan against Paladin Rifle?
Okay, just to like backtrack a little bit, I have probably only played twice against Paladin Rifle, so I don't have much experience against it. I played against, like one of them felt like he executed it pretty well, and it felt really annoying to play against. I was just playing regular, like some grunts into some headhunters, and he was just coming in like maybe like 7, 8, 9 minutes. He came with like Paladin, the Blood Mage, and like 6, 7, 8 Riflemen. I don't know the numbers, but yeah, just constantly draining my mana and healing up his weak Paladin Rifles, and I felt like this was annoying.
Shall we watch the replay so we can talk over it?
Is it easy to find?
Yep, very easy.
All right.
3 days ago.
Yes.
And a new Paladin Rifle player has entered the tournament. Have you heard?
I heard rumors that Sing Sing is a Paladin Rifle enjoyer, but it's not good in Human Mirror, right?
No, but it's very good against Orc.
Well, luckily you are the arranger of the brackets, so I'm sure I will not have to face that.
There will be rigging, but it comes down to favors. So we'll have to see how the next 2 weeks goes.
Okay, makes sense. I will want to point out that I think I made many mistakes along the way, and this was late in the night.
Okay, so let's not look at the little things. So by the way, why do you put 1 on wood? Is this Age of Empires habit?
This was a mistake in my build. Like I said, it was late in the night.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I usually always go 5 on gold first.
Okay, next time I see a little thing, I'm going to ignore it.
Right.
And it won't be because, I didn't see it.
It's because you expect good things from me and...
Eventually, yes.
Oh, eventually, okay.
Do you remember your general mindset against human, or are you just making things and then attacking things?
Making things, attacking things is definitely a part of my mindset, but also I want to just be aggressive and harass and disturb him at the start with the Farseer in general. I feel like against human, Farseer is my safest bet, at least with my current playstyle.
It's best in general.
Usually when they have the tower too late, I'll just target down the tower that they're building and then start working on workers and then take it from there.
Okay. Farm cancel means he cannot get a third rifle, which is cool. You could have got the farm cancel as a guarantee while initially starting peasant killing.
Wasn't that a tower?
No, that was a farm.
Oh,
let me check.
Okay. I was sure it was... Okay. I guess I gotta pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was sure it was a tower.
The blueprint.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I was wondering why you're talking about a tower.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, makes sense in general.
I thought the Orc, they usually build a tower around this time, so I was like, oh yeah, tower deny.
Yeah, he should have done it. He should make a farm, a tower, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Only very high-level human with Pala Rifle can ignore making tower and be happy about it. And even then, sometimes it can still go wrong.
Here I think I did not do the best of job targeting, because I still get some peasants here, but I think I should back out with my grunt in particular earlier.
Ideally. Overall, though, I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That was still worth it, even though it could be optimized.
Yeah.
And that's without counting the unforced error of failing to fill up his mine again.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, usually when I see someone is on 4, I try to leave immediately and do nothing else.
To not make him aware of his mistakes.
Yeah.
Clever.
Because chances are he's not going to notice for like a minute or 2,
right.
or the whole game, and that's better than what you get done usually.
So how much income lost are we talking then?
It's 2 gold per second.
Okay.
And you get 10, so 20%.
This is where
120 per minute.
Is it always worth it for me to like dive in and see what I can make happen here? Or at this point I should be out of here a long time ago because he has hefty amount of units at this point.
Did you know this is open?
Totally.
Yeah, then in that case, yes, I would say it's worth it since you knew that you can get out in this way. But otherwise, I would say it's better to stick around forever
Right.
while taking what you can without ever losing your town portal.
Okay.
Because the moment you leave, a better player, which you may face if you get higher MMR, would take militia, creep the mercenary camp. You're giving him leeway to restore order if you TP out.
I have to say though, this opening felt like it went pretty okay for me. So,
Yep.
how do I
Very good.
lose?
It's a great question. Been looking mostly at his base. So, Shadowhunter Farseer. This is a very low DPS combination. Shadow is one of the lowest DPS heroes in the game. There are 24. He is an agility hero. I'm not sure if you know what that means.
Means that whenever I get agility, I get extra attack.
Right, in addition to what it always generally does anyway.
Yeah.
So oftentimes people think agility means high DPS, but there's also a hidden attack stat, which is their base attack speed. And for Shadow, he's among the lowest in the game.
Right.
That means if he finds a claws or a gloves, it's worse on him than on almost anyone else. Even Paladin gets more damage from items. So he is a low DPS hero that provides a bit of extra DPS with snakes, which are not good against rifles. Bad armor type, bad damage type. So yeah, not that good. Then you've got heal, which is extremely OP. And hex is very OP as well. But neither of those two deal damage.
Yeah.
And for the Farseer, he's a good starter hero, but he's medium damage. The combination of them are the lowest combination damage heroes in Orc. Blade is high because it's a Blade Master. Don't need to explain really. And TC gives attack speed to everybody.
Yeah.
So Farseer Shadow usually feels good for a very short period of time. And then it starts feeling ass.
What I like though with Farseer is I feel like I get control in the opening. I have map presence, I can be active, and it gives me time.
100%.
Yeah.
But you can't go Shadow second usually. It has to be TC.
Okay, so Farseer into Shadow is usually a mistake.
Yes.
Okay,
Farseer Shadow gets you 3 to 4 kills with Wolves and Hex. And then you pretty much never get a kill again.
Right. I just want to say I think I win this game. But...
No, I sorted by losses.
Oh, okay. I think I lose.
You have good memory.
Oh, I just feel like
It looks like a win.
Yeah, it looks like now it's like I feel like I played this before and I won, but yeah, I guess not.
It's gonna be funny if that's actually true. But the game showed, the replay showed you are level 3-3. He's 6-3. I don't know how that happens.
I think I lost then, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Well, my guess is because I didn't have DPS in my heroes.
Yeah, not very good creeping. So let's talk about when Farseer Shadow can actually be good. If you use their very brief power spike, which is now, by the way, if you go Hex first.
Okay.
You go Hex first, you show up here, you Hex Pala, kill 1 rifle, kill 2 rifle. So Shadow, if you go Farseer Shadow, you never do this.
Okay. It takes too long.
Continue pressure. Well, that's just not what Shadow is meant to do.
Right.
So Blade Shadow is Blade is DPS and tank, and Shadow is heal and CC. CC meaning crowd control. That's what Blade Shadow is: tank and healer and crowd control. Farseer TC is mass AoE and splash damage, chain lightning, shockwave, or war stomp. Then you've got Blade TC, which is glass cannon, very high damage, but no healing and no ranged. So both melee heroes can get hit by enemy, and both need invulnerability potion in order to stay alive in fights. So very high damage, but very low sustenance. Wolves give sustenance. You don't have that. Your Blade TC. And then you've got Shadow TC, which is weird because Farseer and Blade are good starter heroes, and Shadow and TC are good follow-up heroes.
Yeah.
So if you somehow do Shadow TC or TC Shadow, you've got extreme value, but a weird bad start.
Right. But Farseer is never good as a follow-up hero, right?
Correct.
Okay. Opener or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And if you are Farseer Shadow, I think you would want one of 2 goals immediately. Either when Shadow comes out, you pick Hex, and you immediately go to enemy, and you start either hexing Paladin to prevent Holy Light and TP and kill low units, or you hex a low unit and you focus it and try to damage him twice. First time he's going to get Holy Lighted, but the hex lasts so freaking long that maybe you kill him anyway if you have enough units firing on that unit.
Okay. How long
And
is hex
also
on a
something
unit?
I think it's like 15 seconds,
Okay.
12, 15. It's very long.
And on a hero, it's way shorter, right?
Yeah, like 3 maybe.
Okay. So Hex should be used on
It's
heroes
15.
mainly to if you like have a chance to snipe him and know that you might get the kill, or to
Yes.
make sure that he cannot use his abilities.
Or items.
Right, right.
Yeah, true. Completely true. And another cool thing to remember against Paladin is that his Holy Light cooldown is 5 seconds. It might get nerfed in a patch to 5.5 or 6.
It will still show
in
6
2.
because it cannot show 5.5 in the user interface.
Good. You've seen the notes.
I've
You're
read the
preparing
notes.
with that in mind. So either way, whatever it is, it's good to remember that you want to hit 2 units at the same time. So if I show up here, if I can really flip, like if I can pull the trigger fast, I kill this rifle.
Yeah.
But if I think he's going to be on time, I just start hitting another.
Mm-hmm.
So then you've got a head start on something. He's going to Holy Light this. You bring this to like 30, 40% or 50, which is not worth Holy Lighting yet because Holy Light gives 400, which is 80% of his pool. So bring him to half. Then you start bringing another to half. Then he has to pick his favorite child and you kill the other.
Yeah, makes sense.
Farseer Shadow does one of 2 things. You go to him and you start getting kills, force TP, kill lots of units. Or you creep your expo, put down a tier 2 expo 6 minutes, and then use the momentum that Farseer Shadow very, very temporarily has to make your expo pay off. You'll still have a shit hero combo, but you have a lot of shit units as well. Loads of Headhunter, Ground Raider.
The orc way, let's go.
Yes.
Okay, so on paper though, this hero combination I should never go for.
Ideally, yes.
Against
I have
any
done
race?
this in the past. Yeah, against any race.
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost always disappointing. It feels good and then bad.
Okay.
The problem if you don't have Shadow is that you won't have healing, which means 100% of your healing will come from natural health regeneration, heal scroll, heal pot, and most of all, a non-stop torrent of heal solves.
Right.
It's weird playing FSTC for the first time. It's harder for beginners because everything has to be manually healed and then stay out of combat. Okay, so this is a difficult fight.
Yeah.
And he has 2 Holy Lights. Your units are already low. You've got 1 set of wolves and you've got 1 heal wave. No hex. So my expectation is you kill nothing and you lose 2 units and then run.
I think the issue as well is my Twitch chat told me, sorry, I don't want to point fingers, but this told me in these engagements just focus down the Paladin, which I feel like makes sense, but a good player should never lose his Paladin in this situation anyway.
Yeah. Well, they're not wrong because in a sense that was, well, he had 2 Holy Lights, so you could kind of work through the Holy Lights in a way. Maybe they were wrong actually. And you're right to point fingers because he has 9 hero armor and all the rifles have 0 armor. He even didn't pick D-Shield. Devotion Aura, which is bad. The whole point of this is to go Devotion Aura.
Okay.
So all these rifles have 0 armor and he has 9. Not only does 9 armor give 35% damage reduction, he also gets only 35% damage from piercing attacks.
Yeah.
So he's not going to get a whole lot. At the end, he will TP out if you keep focusing him, which will be inconvenient because he has no shop and no tier 2. But if you focus rifles, probably you could kill one. I think your -4 killed none.
Yeah, this was the start of it feeling bad, I think.
Yeah, no damage. And that's without him having Devotion Aura.
Yeah. And I guess my damage here are the Headhunters, but yeah, they don't have the Tauren with them to get the boost. The Kodo is there, but still, that's the only DPS.
Do you know about mischance?
Yeah, if you're low ground, you have less chance of hitting high ground.
Yeah, the low ground here is like this.
Yeah. I learned that yesterday.
This camp... Okay. Huh.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You ate the correct one.
It doesn't make sense. Like you don't want to eat those with items, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely a game I lost.
Oh, he's got so many gloves. What the heck?
True. Yeah, this is where I feel like I'm just not killing anything.
Yeah, no damage.
Yeah. I mean, on paper here, I have 2-3 of his rifles down to low HP, which is arguably good. But I guess I need to follow through here and actually snipe them. Oh, this is great micro by him.
Yeah, a little bit shoving melee into you. But you're also missing some chances to kill them.
A lot of chances.
Overview is still hard, right? When you're new.
Yeah, for sure. But in the end, that felt like, okay, that went okay.
Yeah, that was okay. But somehow he's level 5? What the hell?
Cheater?
Level 5.
So he will... Does he have the Divine Shield? Was that Paladin? Yeah,
He
right?
went 3-1-1.
Okay.
So he went 2-1, which was not ideal, but I guess he has bad experience losing his Paladin. So he just picked an early D shield.
Oh yeah,
and then
sense.
he went, he got level 4 here, popped a heal scroll, picked his first aura, and then came with 2-1-1.
I mean, he has had all the XP gone to him so far this game, right? Just now added the Blood Mage.
Yeah. Because his tier 1, he went tier 2 like 8 minutes or something because of your harass. Which is also an interesting point. If you were aware roughly of his tech timing and the conclusions that would indicate, which is late Blood Mage, therefore later timing, then arguably you don't need to make the standard army of Headhunter Raider. You could try to do something like go to Torrents with fortified defenses.
Okay. Well, what's the argument with fortified defenses? Just to help defend if he attacks me, right? While I'm trying to tech?
Yeah, he will attack. And burrows are the big weak points for Orc. But I think this is... We don't really have to finish watching this one. I'm going to teach you a new build against Paladin Rifle that I think will be most effective.